Hello, welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Leyton. Well, how transparent is the California state budget for public review? It's a question that Assemblyman Mike Morrell has asked. In fact, he's gaining growing support in making that budget more transparent. He's here with us now to talk about it. Welcome.
Thank you.
So what are you doing in the interest of making the state budget more transparent?
A couple of things. Last year, I was appalled when 2 hours before I was to do a vote on the budget, I received the state budget, which is about 7.5 inches high. Mm-hmm. Pretty tough to review that many pages in that amount of time. And so what I thought, for fairness for the citizens we represent, that budget should be online available for public viewing at least 72 hours prior to us taking a vote on it. So I introduced AB 1437, which, by the way, never was taken a vote on committee because some of these guys purposely tried to kill it because they don't want their budget exposed, because what it'll do is show where the money's being wasted. And so I think the thing is that it's wrong, but when we have full disclosure, it sheds light on things. It'll show the imperfections. So I'm back with the bill again this year, and I'm going to continue to work with this bill until we get it passed. The good news is I'm having a lot of people, a lot of citizens, and a lot of cities are signing on with me this year, where we're getting steam to persuade our legislature that we should provide a budget online 72 hours for the public's review.
In the current environment, how much time do you have to really look at it? How much of that budget, though, do you think that legislators actually look at before they vote on?
Well, here's what happens. Usually they, meaning we get it probably 2, 3 in the morning. Of course, we're not at work, so we have a staff that's working on it. Mm-hmm. And so 2 hours prior to floor, we all get together, we caucus, we have a meeting about it. Mm-hmm. And then we have an analysis that's usually 12, 20 pages long. That's sort of the Reader's Digest condensed version of this 7-inch page document. So, we put in a couple hours of time. It's a very difficult thing to do. You're really taking a chance reducing that from here to 12
well,
pages
and often
or so.
When you take an issue to court, it's one word in one line in one document,
Absolutely.
One enormous document that everything revolves around, and there's no way you can really look at it.
But the public deserves better, because I think one thing I want to make sure our legislators remember, that's not Sacramento's money, it's a citizen's money. And so there needs to be accountability. It's such an easy law. It's amazing there's people who are fearful of having it passed.
Okay. Well, we'll see how that evolves.
We're going to get it done.
Coming up, you have the Unforgettable Heart
Awards.
Okay, what's that about?
Well, what happens, a friend of mine, Tim Evans, and myself thought about some of these people, charitable organizations, nonprofits, and one of the things I've noticed since I've been in politics now for just 1 year is your private nonprofit organizations, often 80 to 90 cents on the dollar, actually gets into the hands of the people they want to help. But on the other flip side of that coin, anywhere from government does it for 10 cents to 40 cents on the dollar. Mm-hmm. And so I say, again, let taxpayers cut our taxes, let us get back more of our money so we can decide, do we want to give our money to this program or to this one over here who runs more efficiently? And one of the reasons they do is a lot of people give of themselves, their time, and their money and resources without wanting anything back for the private institutions. So what we're going to do is these people who have given their hearts, their money, and their time to these great organizations in the Inland Empire, we want to honor them on February 14th, which is Valentine's Day, and we're calling it the Heart Awards.
Volunteers often do it for free and more efficiently.
Yeah, and I think it'll be great, and I know I get excited whenever I write a check to a nonprofit, but you know what? I've never been excited writing a check to the IRS. Go figure.
Isn't that the truth? All right, thank you so much for being here
You're welcome.
today. And thank you for tuning in. More HLN coming right up.